Friday with Indiana and Arden, and I'm Suzi Titleman. Spirit Suzi today. We embody the spirit of the husky, the wolf, any dog that we encounter. We encompass their spirit. We become like them in our Doga practice. That's what we're here for, to become more like our calm Arden, our sweet Morky. Let's take our hands into prayer. We could take our paws into prayer. You could bring your dog over to you. We start to inhale and exhale, pause in prayer. We breathe in the nose, out the nose, in the nose, out the nose. There's no perfect Doga pose. There's no perfect yoga pose. It's about being on the mat with your breath and your dogs. You could stay in a seated posture the whole time and still be doing Doga. It's about connecting, sharing energies. We'll chant the sound of Om 3 times to start and close our yoga and Doga practice. We inhale through the nose. Arden being attached to me, feeling my vibrations coming out. Attach yourself to your dog. Inhale. Thanks, Arden. And releasing across of your legs, opening them up, shake them out, shake them out, shake out your arms. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. Smiling and breathing. Inhale your arms up, hands through prayer. Inhale up, down. Nice. And for the person, take your hands, turn them over, give them a stretch. And for the dog, get their toes and give them a stretch. Inhale, exhale. Pose for you and a pose for them. Coming to the other paw. Pointing and flexing. A little reflexology. Getting into the paws, knowing your dog's body. So many powerful energies in the paws, in your feet, and in your hands. Good dog. Nice. And releasing. All right, I'm going to take my hood off for a moment here, and I'm going to hang upside down. I'm going to cross my ankles and come forward, hands and knees. Good job. Hi. And I'm going to come forward into a downward dog for me. And then I'm going to move my feet wide apart, and I'm going to come into a stretch for Indy. Good girl. So you're in a pose, and your dog is in a pose. Stretching through. Nice. And then front legs. Stretching up. Good job. A lot of praise, a lot of love. The more yoga that you know already, the easier it is to combine your dog into your yoga postures. Turning for a side stretch and a one leg high up in the air. Finding Arden here. Adding her in as well. A nice mountain pose for her, up on her hind legs, keeping her back legs nice and strong. Connecting with love. Nice. Coming down. Nice massage here. So your pose is always comfortable. Don't hurt yourself, okay? Get to some yoga classes in your neighborhood so that when you come to class you'll know a little bit more. Fingers are wide open in your downward dog. Come down. Step back. Lower. Upward dog. Roll through. Look side to side. Roll your head. Hey, there's Arden. And I inhale and lift up her paws. Using her body here to attach to mine to help me open up my heart center. I'll release down. I needed to do a side stretch on this side. I'll lift up her back legs, getting nice and deep underneath the legs. They don't like it. Move to one leg. Good job. Big dogs doing one leg is great for most things, okay? Let's move over here to our nice relaxed Indy and see if we can. Whoa. She says, I like to be on my back in my Doga. Double stretch leg. And for the person here, I'm going to come around and move back onto my knees. Good. And see if Indy can flip her way over. She's happy girl today. I think she wants to do a little bit of opening up the hips. Inhale, exhale. Let's do our ha-ha breath. We go ha, 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 ha. And for the person, go ha, 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 ha. Nice. We do a ha-ha breath to connect with the dogs. They do ha-has when they're panting. Nice. All right. Indiana's up. Come on up. Oh, playful throw. She presses into her downward dog. Oh, and then she's down. Nice. I'm going to slowly pick up my dog. If you have a smaller dog, you can do standing postures, okay? You could hold them in your arms. You can do balancing poses on your legs. Remember always to do both sides. Inhale, exhale. So Doga gets a little wild and fun. You know, let it be. It's not like you have to stay, you know, in one pose the whole time, and your poses can be very organic and change. Let's bring in Curly. She is my third dog. Hi, Curly. Curly is really great for doing standing poses and balancing poses. So when you have a small dog, you can do poses where you're nice and balancing, quiet and calm. Good girl, Arden. Good girl, Curly. Sharing Doga. Good girls. Curly. Curly's saying she, her Doga back to time. Coming back to myself. Nice. Coming back onto my hands and knees. And let's add the spirit hood back in, and maybe that will bring us back with us. Oh, look who came back. Curly. Sitting up on your toes is a great stretch for you, okay? Tuck your toes under. Use your dog here. If you have a small dog, you can do a double lift. Inhaling. Exhaling. Nice. You can take your dog and then you place them on top of you here. Moving down into a child's pose. I can curl up. And the dog might get up on top of you. So Curly, she needs her back leg stretch, inhaling, lifting. And her front leg stretch. Relaxing. Nice. Coming forward for myself. I'll take a leg high, bend and straighten. Switching legs. Bend and straighten. Coming back down for me to sit. Come, Curly. Nice. And Curly says, I think that I can balance. So little dogs, you know, they're nice to just hold here. Inhaling and exhaling, a nice boat pose. You could have them up here on your legs. Good job, Curly. Curly also likes to do some nice postures here where we will inhale and lift up our hips. So if you want to roll down onto your back, inhaling and lifting up. Exhaling down. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling down. So Curly was a dog that was adopted later in her life, and so she has some kind of little things that, you know, sometimes she gets a little scared, and Doga has been a great way for us to bond together and to trust. She wouldn't always let me lift her up before. Good girl, Curly. Nice. So a pose for you, a pose for the dog. Good girl. Smaller dogs are fun because you can do some stuff you may not do with a big dog. So we always dedicate our practice to Coley, my black Cocker Spaniel, who started Doga in 2001 when he was born, and he would do this pose a lot. And he was a big Cocker Spaniel. We would get into a nice place where he'd be hooked into my feet and he could hang there. This feels great on my back. Curly, who had actually a leg hip surgery, all these Doga moves have helped her heal quickly. We always do a light massage. You can let your knees open up to the side. Let out a few breaths. Walk your shoulders away from your ears. I'm going to put my spirit hood back on. We try in Doga to become more like our dogs because our dogs have that unconditional love and that power of being in the now and being present and being completely forgiving and just loving and exceptional beings. This is just a meditation here. You could stay on your back with your dog. You can have them resting on you or beside you. Also called Shavasana. We rub into the ears, the head. You slowly start to come up, and you can bring your knees in and rock your hips underneath you and roll over. And then from there, slowly start to come back up to a seated position. We've got Indy here. The spirit hood is a hood that makes you really feel more connected to being an animal. I do feel like I probably at one point was a dog, and if I come back again, I hope to be a dog. the love that they have. The power that they have to be pure, pure light, pure Dogi. So if they're saying, you know what, it's fine. This is your yoga practice and you've invited them in. And then sometimes it's their yoga practice and they invite you in. We share the mat together. And it's something that you should do when you wake up in the morning, and then again in the afternoon when you get home, and then again in the evening. Come to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Feel comfortable with where you're sitting. Curly and her little twist. She likes to play. And you know what? It's okay because Doga should be playful. You can mix the poses up. We did our meditation kind of in the middle and we made our way up and we're still moving a little bit and we're getting our bodies back going. You can do your oming, you know, middle of class too. It's all about doing Doga when and where it's comfortable for you. So you get 5 minutes here, you have a second with your dog, you add your massage. You add your own. Let's chant the sound. Inhale. And om to you, Curly. Oh, girly. Namaste. I bow to the light in you. That is the light in me. Have a fabulous spirit Doga day.